We've just had a bit of a situation.
We lost power, a little bit stressed.
Good morning.
You alright?
Yeah, you. You ready for a super exciting day?
Oh, yeah.
So just come to land in the tender. Pulled it up. Whoa. Can you see the waves? So we pulled the tender up on the beach. It is a beautiful, beautiful beach. Chelsea's just out there. And yeah, pretty pleased. Going on a walk. Come on, pop it. Yeah! She's okay, she's okay. She's got the stick. We're having a beach day today. We've got Fabian, Sebastian, Anna and Simon who are all with us. Fair play, that was good. What is this, Ryan?
My fire pit.
And Poppy's helping.
Yeah. She's making tinder.
After a fun 2 days on the beach, it was time for me to try a little bit of scuba diving.
Everybody wanna wake up. Everybody wanna show what they're made of. Look at all us standing side by side, giving up that green light. What a beautiful sight. Do not walk in our way though. You cannot stop us, no. That's the way it goes. Shining brighter than the light of day. Sorry for what we will say. We're united forces and making our voice heard today. Make no mistake, we're not sorry for what we will say. We're gonna come down with the force and then make history. Oh, what a beautiful sight. The people shining bright. Oh, what a beautiful sight. The people shining bright.
Much better than my first dive.
That was
so good.
So good. Wow. Okay, we're going again.
Just a moment. Let you check it. It was a lovely dive. It was a really good dive. A lot of fish.
That was so cool.
It's
Yeah.
a nice spot. A really nice spot.
Yeah.
So we're just getting ready to leave. We're going to Faro today. It should be about a 4 or 5 day sail. We're leaving with our friends Anna and Simon over there on Sheila. And we've also got Fabian and Sebastian on their boat over there. We're all leaving together, all going to the same place, so it should be good. And we're off. So we've left the marina now, we've got our main up, we did get our jib out, but we saw on our German friends they got their jib in because I think they were overpowered. So we're just going around the island and we think that there's a bit of a wind tunnel or acceleration zone coming. So we've got our jib in, we're just going to wait and see what happens. settling into our first night now. We've both come downstairs. We've set alarms for every half hour so we can go up and check the AIS. But everything else we can see down here. We can see wind direction, wind speed, which isn't that great at the minute. And we've got our chart plotter here so we can see the speed and how much distance we've got. Got 400 miles left. What are you watching, Ryan?
David Attenborough's new series.
We've got about 7-8 knots of wind, and we are doing just under, oh no, we're going down to 5.5. Oh no, going back up again. Oh, nearly 6 knots. I'm quite pleased with that.
Licking her lips.
Where's the other one gone?
Well thirsty. We haven't filmed much of this trip because this is literally the most exciting thing that's happened to us. Sorry. So we are 235 miles from the nearest bit of land. I don't know how fast pigeons fly, but I reckon they've had a long day.
We've still got our little friends. They're very disobedient. I set them up a little home, some bread and water. And what do they want to do? Sit there and shit all over the deck. Unbelievable.
Been seeing lots of these today. Little turtle.
Just noticed that the main halyard has chafed through a little bit. So Ryan's just wrapping some electrical tape around it. I think we're gonna have to chop that end off and re-splice it, which is a bit of a pain. So we've had a pretty rubbish day sailing today. We've had between nothing and 5 knots all day, actually since last night about 9 o'clock. So we've had to run the engine. We are a little bit worried because we're running out of diesel. We've got 60 litres we think left. We've already run out in the main. We've got 60 litres left in the aft tank, and then we've got 20 litres in a jerry can. But if we're going to have to motor the whole time, and because there's no wind, we are going to run out.
How many miles have we got left?
We have exactly 200 miles left to do, and we've come 240 miles. So we're literally at the middle of nowhere. But we are really, really excited because it looks as though there's a bit of a weather front coming through. We're not sure, but if it brings wind, all our problems will be solved.
We've had a bit of stress over the last 2 days because there has been absolutely no wind, and we left with 100 litres of fuel because we were meant to have good wind, and we've got like 20 litres of fuel left, and we're still 180 miles, and the shipping is getting a lot heavier now because we're getting close to Europe and Gibraltar. So we were starting to get a little bit worried and didn't know what to do, because also power, we ran out of power because we haven't got fuel for the generator or the engine. And I went to bed and Faye woke me up 5 o'clock I think, saying we've got 14 knots, and I've never been so happy in my life for wind.
You leaped out of bed.
Yeah. So now we've got the full sails up, we're doing 7 knots, and we might not get crushed by a tanker.
Yes.
Bonus.
And it's a beautiful sunset.
It is.
It's not a sunset, it's a sunrise, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't slept in a long time.
How's your watch going, Faye?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Been busy?
Yeah. Trimming the sails like a mad woman I am.
Yeah, looks it. What's the wind?
5 knots.
And our speed?
3 knots.
Is that all? Are you enjoying yourself?
Yes.
I think Pops is.
She's loving life, isn't she? Ryan, how deep is the water here?
5,000 metres.
5,000 metres.
You can see under the boat really clearly.
Can you? You can see you actually really clearly. Your tan lines are terrible. You just swam in 5 kilometres of water.
I wouldn't call it swimming, I had a dip.
Yeah. Yeah, right, yeah, true. So I've just started my shift. We are absolutely tanking along, I love it. The feeling of going quick and no engine on is amazing, absolutely buzzing. We've got decent-ish wind. We've had such crap weather with the wind for the last, I don't know how long. But today's been really, really good. It's been sunny, we've been sunbathing. We've got 100 miles left, so hopefully we'll get there tomorrow afternoon-ish. I'm still on my night shift. Ryan's in bed, he's having a sleep, which is good. It's going to take over from me in about 4 or 5 hours, I think. Which will be very nice, so I can get a bit of sleep. The wind's died down now a little bit, so we've got on average about 7 knots, which is 7 knots apparent. So our speed is about 4.5 knots, which isn't ideal, but it's not bad. And I don't want to push the boat too hard because it's night time and I'm really tired. So I'm just making dinner. It's a really late dinner. It's about midnight, I think now, maybe 1. But when you're on passage, time just goes out the window and your body clock is all completely messed up anyway, so it doesn't overly matter. Having pizzas again, standard. We love a pizza on board Chelsea. So we've just had a bit of a situation. I was just finishing my shift and Ryan was asleep, and suddenly the autopilot alarm started going off, which we've had problems with the autopilot before, so I was just thinking, oh God, like what's happened now? But it was the rudder, something to do with the rudder. So then I sort of panicked, called Ryan up, he came up, and we don't really know what's wrong, but we can't use the autopilot now. Also, our depth sounder is saying that we've got 0.3 metres beneath us. Bearing in mind we're in like 4,000 metres of water. So we don't know what's actually happened. Ryan's then gone to check our power, and our power was really, really low. He said literally we were about to lose all of our electrics, which is all of our systems. So we wouldn't have had the autopilot anyway, but we wouldn't have had anything, charts, depth, nothing at all. Plus we don't really have a lot of diesel, and if our depth sounder isn't working and we don't have charts, then I have no idea how we'd negotiate into a marina or an anchorage, or even have enough diesel to get there in the first place if there's no wind, which we haven't had a lot of wind. So now we've got the generator on, so hopefully we can get a bit of power through that. Ryan's hand steering. I'm just making him a cup of tea. I'm really hoping that I can get some sleep, but I can't see that happening. And then, yeah, hopefully we'll be able to fix it in the morning and then actually be able to get to our destination without any more problems. But yeah, as always, love a bit of drama, don't we?
We had a few problems in the night. We lost power and we managed to start the generator, but the problem was we put our last 20 litres of fuel in the engine and we've got no wind again. So we managed to start the generator for a bit so the autopilot would work in our systems. And now we're having to run the engine and we're crossing the shipping lanes for the entrance to Gibraltar. Well, the entrance going through, and we've got hardly any fuel, no wind, and I'll just show you here. These are all ships travelling between 11 and 19.5 knots. That one there is travelling at 19.5, and these are the lanes we've got to get through. A little bit stressed. Faye's in bed, but I don't want to wake her up because I don't want her to know what's going on, because I don't want to stress her out too much. But yeah, not fun. Where are we, Faye?
We are near Portugal, nearly at the end of our trip. We've got about 20 miles left, is it?
20.5.
20.5 miles left, and the sun is out. We've got a little bit of wind, but not much. We don't know the state of our power situation. The batteries might be really bad, or they might be okay, we're not sure. We're probably just going to risk it and go and anchor, and then we can test stuff and see if we need to get new batteries or not.
Yeah.
Ryan's lost his voice, he sounds really stupid.
I do. And where are we going, Faye?
Portugal.
Yeah, but we have to, you can't just say I'm going to Portugal. Where are we going?
Oh, I don't know what it's called. The bottom of Portugal.
No.
Faro? Near Faro?
Near Faro.
Yeah.
Pepania.
So we're on our final approach now. We're going to anchor because we need to test a few things. We're not sure what's going to happen. We've got about 3 litres of diesel left, so we really are cutting it fine. We've got a bit of a problem with the batteries. We don't know what. They're saying they're 100%, but they're not showing us all of the different elements of it, so we might have a dodgy battery. We're not really sure. But overall, it's been quite a good crossing. We're pleased with the sailing. There's been some really bad weather in terms of no wind, but it's been nice and sunny. We're finally here. It's taken 4 days and 7 hours, and yeah, quite pleased. Excited to get there now. So we made it and we learnt how to say it, Portimao in Portugal. It's a gorgeous anchorage with lovely towns and stunning beaches. Next time, we'll show you some more when we take some guests out on Chelsea to visit the caves. Thanks for watching, and a special thank you to our patrons. If you like the videos and would like to help us keep making them, you can donate on our Patreon page or through PayPal. Follow our journey on Facebook and Instagram. All the links are in the description. Thanks.